What's up YouTube, and welcome to an Anno 1800 Let's Play. In this series I'm going to be starting a new game under normal mode and with a couple of my own custom settings just for explaining purposes and learning purposes, and I hope you enjoy. And I'm going to not really use any of the DLC here, but I'm doing a sandbox, less guidance. We're going to start here, just doesn't really matter which avatar. Okay, and I'm just going to re-roll there, Schnapp and Co. That's fine. I'm not going to do the Bright Harvest DLC, I don't think. Seed of Power, The Passage, Botanica. I don't think I'm going to do no DLC this time. I'll do a series in the future with the DLC. But I'm going to go ahead and click on Custom Settings. I want a little bit lower of a seed, as low as possible as I can. I've heard the lower the better. So I hope we find a pretty decent one here. Maybe, 454 is what I had before, so I'm going to keep it there. Archipelago, I think I'm going to just keep it there. And then starting conditions, I want the flagship and then starting harbor to be off, because I want to be able to choose my island. That makes things a lot easier. So I'm going to keep that there. And actually I'm going to change the characters here. Actually, that's perfect. I'm going to keep that. So I'm going to start the game. And hopefully if I'm quick enough to the island, I can find a perfect one. What I'm looking for right off the bat is potatoes, grain, and hops, because those will satisfy all the early happiness needs, and that will be a good leaping point into the mid to late game, because peppers you need those for artisans to make the canned goods. However, usually by that point you're more capable of expanding to a different island. It looks like this island here is actually perfect. I think what's okay, so this one, I do not want that one, I want this one. So I'm going to go here. This island is actually perfect, and I hope I get this one because it's closer to the southwest border, and that's what I want for New World access. That will be completely ideal because the trade is also on this side for this beach, but trade will be coming through here. It'll be much easier. I'll have much better access to the New World, and we'll be needing rum, and just you need like 4 or 5 different ingredients from the New World to really get things going. So I hope Beryl doesn't take this little beach here, but I prefer the beach on the west side of the island. So I don't think she's going for it, which is nice. And then I can explore the west part here as well to kind of check for another island. Hopefully one that has peppers. But this one is just perfect. It's got 2 clay deposits. Clay will probably be a little slow, but that is fine. We start with 7 oil. 7 oil is actually pretty good for a beginning island. But while we're waiting here for the flagship to kind of move, I wanted to say that I do have about 7 days or so worth of playtime in this. I've completed the campaign on expert. I've done a few sandbox modes on normal and expert, in which I've made it to investor level and either used battle cruisers to destroy the enemy, or I haven't actually had like a diplomatic victory yet, but I haven't really tried that. So I do have some experience in this game, and I'm gonna go ahead and build the trading post here, and I'm gonna explore to the west. Okay, so the AI are introducing themselves. So the beginnings of your town are kind of, you should probably have like a good idea of the layout. So I think what I want to do is I want to build kind of from this oil point northeast. So I'll probably do a more vertical. I'll probably go to about here. What I want to do is put blueprint mode on, just because I like to have things planned out before I go for it. So I'm going to put the market here. I'm going to keep it that way. Actually, I want to kind of box this off here. And then get the residence. Put it in a block of 4. And I kind of want to keep this trend here of putting the important buildings in the middle, because it really makes the most out of the range of your buildings here. So you really get, you can see the range with the blue markings here, and eventually when I build it, it'll be green. So I'm going to go ahead and build the marketplace. I'm going to build 4 houses to start. So that'll give me a beginning population. And what I want to do here is I want to get a lumber camp going. And I think what I want to do is actually get probably 3 or 4 of them. So what I'm going to do is kind of build a blueprint of them. And you can, what you can do is check the range here, since it's not going to tell you the area of cultivation percentage that you get if you just leave it as a blueprint, but you can use a rough estimate. So what I do is I'll put the blueprints down. So I'll put the blueprint of this one here. And then I want to put the other lumberjack hut probably about here. Turn it around with comma. I'm so glad you can rotate buildings. It's kind of essential. Okay, that one's fine there. Alright, notice I'm trying to keep the range away from the warehouse, and that's because I don't want the warehouse eating into the cultivation area. So what I'm going to do here is probably, I think that's a good spot. And I think that is also a good spot. So I think this is a good, let's see, put that there. And all you need to do is just build the road connecting, just barely touching it. It doesn't have to surround it or anything. And then what I want to do is, I probably should bring the road down. But there, that'll be the access to the harbor, because you need access to a harbor for your warehouse to function and for everything to be dropped off. But that's my beginning timber setup. So what I want to do is, actually, I want to copy the whole thing. It's just huge. Okay, I want to put it like, I think what I'll do is put it in here, and then I can readjust later. I can readjust later as far as like when I need to use this oil. Yeah. But I think I can set it now. Actually, you know, I'm gonna keep it up here. So what I'm gonna do is put this off to the side for a second and delete this. Delete the roads and stuff. I know it's kind of tedious, but I just wanted this this timber to be really exactly right, so that I really get a really good timber income going. Because it's so important in the early game. Like if you don't get that right, like the game, like it's gonna be off, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna open that up there. It looks like the area is 100%. So yeah, that is too. So I can keep my population going this way, my houses built this way, then I can build them up to this point here, and then that'll be my first little population center, and then I can expand it kind of out this way. So that'll be good. Good thing to do here. I'm going to build my other road out this way. There. Okay. Alright, now I need some more houses because I'm running out of population to even run these. So I have 4 timber left. That'll be good for 2 houses. Okay. That's good. Alright. Now I need to get to my ship here while the timber builds up. So Madame Kahina, it's good to keep an eye on her because her items here will give you fertility items that you can put in a trade union, and those items can really help on a island where you don't have like schnapps, for instance. And actually, this island will be wonderful to have. It's so close. So I'm going to expand to this one as soon as possible. I'm going to go ahead and discover my AI friends for their quests and the other traders as well. This requires how many workers? This takes 5. So I'm just going to upgrade that to 5. So we'll get some logs and everything going. So we have 100%. Looks like we'll have 100% for most of all of our lumberjack huts, except for this one. This is a nice island too. Oh my goodness, it's huge. Wow, I think that's bigger than my island. Absolutely. So what I'm doing here now is just waiting, exploring. It's going to take some time to really get going here. It does start a little slow, but we have 2 timber. I'm going to make another house. Really get this lumberjack hut going. Actually, do the sunmill. So we've got 3 going. That's going to be quite enough to really shoot our building off, our construction. New island discovered. That's kind of a small one. Yeah, it's got niter deposit though, which a niter deposit might be something it'll be something I need in the future for advanced weapons, but it's not something I need early, so it'll probably be at the point where I'm taking over AI or whatever. So I don't really know, like these blueprints, when I make a blueprint, I always put it off in another area because I want it to be somewhere close to where I built the original one, but I want to actually like place it to my own liking. And I don't know why. I always set it off. Sometimes I forget about it. But looks like the logs are being unloaded here. So I'm going ahead and building the next, oh, I screwed up. I'll just build them both. So we've got quite a bit more timber. Actually, and I can fill these out. So what I'm going to do now is while we are waiting for more timber, I'm going to build this out. And this middle part here will actually be for the fire station, for, you know, my public service buildings that I really need that stuff for. So what I'm going to do is build out a little bit more. Build these houses out. Get them kind of blueprinted, set up and everything. I'm doing these ones 4 deep and the other ones 5 deep. I don't think it really matters too much. But as I get more population, the demand increases for everything else, so looks like what I need here is fish. So I'm going to build fish. So I'm going to show you something real quick that really helps with kind of determining, and I don't see really any other YouTubers or just people in general going over this, but if you click on your trading post or even your warehouse, you click on statistics, and we're not really looking at storage, finance, population, any of that right now. We're looking at production. So you go to production and the production tab and click on consumer goods. And you'll see here that there's a blue bar and a red, or a blue bar and a green bar. And blue is demand, green is supply. And when the green bar is larger than the blue bar, you're basically good. You're making a surplus. But a little deeper into that is when you're making too much of a surplus, like say maybe two or three more than your demand, you're making a surplus of goods, but it's not worth it to sell the surplus as opposed to just not paying the manufacturing costs for the building. So you're better off to make exactly what you need, or maybe just one more. And sometimes that rule changes a little bit, but that's how I've played and how I've dealt with supply and demand in this game, and it hasn't failed me. So I'm pretty confident on that. We're still planting forest here on this fourth lumberjack hut, but what I want to do now is probably I'm gonna actually build some more houses because I got 18 timber. And yep, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is look at building schnapps and work clothes. That will come. Oh, okay, I need more for the fire station yet. But what I'm going to do is blueprint a few more houses, a few more farmers' residents, because I'm going to really need that tax income here pretty soon. And I'm going to leave that little part blank simply because I like the symmetry of these of having these houses like this, and I fill it in with trees anyway. So later on I'll put trees here, probably here, and in these little strips I put trees because it adds, it helps keep the attractiveness up a little bit of your town, and it kind of staves off the bad attractiveness, that the negative attractive values that come from the slaughterhouses and just industry in general. So, yeah, that's not going to be even, but that's okay. That's okay. I can deal with that. It's just a really big, like there's a little 90-degree angle here, but that's fine. So I have 15 timber. Let's make some more houses. Okay, now I can put in a fire station, which really needs to go up right away. I only have 4 timber. It requires 4 timber, and I don't even have that at the moment. So this is a kind of nice island up top here. But what I need to do is come south. I'm going to tell this guy to go all the way south because I want to have all that explored. Okay, so what I need to do is also make a pub, because pubs help tremendously with happiness. I'll make that right away. And happy residents pay more taxes, and in fact, when it's maxed out, when their happiness is maxed out, they pay the most amount of taxes possible. So it's really, really important to have the happiness all the way up. So we're going to need schnapps. I'm going to look at my production again. It looks like I need one ton of schnapps. I'm guessing this is per minute. I'm not too sure. And then 1 ton of work clothes. So I believe 1 production chain of schnapps will provide 2. But the residents, they really guzzle this stuff down. So you'll find yourself really needing to make a lot. I think if I expand my production out, so if I bring my residents more out here, I can build out. But I think I can put some of my schnapps right here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to try and fit in everything I can on this side. And these potato fields are 72, which is not too bad. I'm just glad they're not 144. Okay. And then the schnapps can go nestled right in there. What I want to do is put another one and then put another potato farm there. I just want to kind of fill this in. Because I'm going to put more farms here in the future. And I want those farms to be... I wonder if I should put this across. Actually, I think I want to build a little bit back in here more, so I'm going to go ahead and put it there. See, yeah, fire broke out already. And it is the pub. Okay. Well, let's see how this goes. My fire station is being built right now, so it's going to take a minute. Oh, we have a quest already from Benta. Oh, it's a gift. That's amazing. Alright. Ship is still traveling. I think this fire, yeah, this fire is already spreading to the residents. Firefighters are halfway done being trained. Alright, so I have the schnapps kind of going already. And let's see what this does. One schnapps production chain gives me 2 tons per minute. Okay, that's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do a sheep farm here. And I think I want it to be here. But then this, okay, so that's, okay. I'm going to move it here, right next to this warehouse. And the reason why I put the road around the warehouse is so that I can build maybe another sheep farm and another framework knitters back here. That's kind of going to be my goal, I think. And I might change this up if I build more schnapps, but we have work clothes going now. And work clothes are, okay, 2 tons per minute, so that's really good. Looks like our happiness will be going up a little more once the fire's put out. Okay, and it's being put out right now. So we have a whole bunch more timber. I'm just going to go ahead and keep on upgrading. Alright, we have a resident quest here. Photography. Oh, I love these. They're so easy. It's basically free money. Which is why an expert, they don't really allow this in the settings. Like, if you want extreme mode, you have to basically not allow the other traders, and the quests have to be not frequent.
I love the fire service. They help me.
I'm watching I'm kind of following another YouTuber in his series, and I think his name is pronounced Navarius, but he does a really good job on extreme. I'm surprised he made it that far, because I don't even know if I could, but I would certainly try. I'd probably have to call it before I even make it to bank level, because the fertility is so low on a lot of those islands.
The whole business is too much.
Oh, I have to sail to her clipper, actually. For the gift, I believe. She doesn't just transfer it to her bank. Okay, we have 15 now. I'm just going to keep on chugging here, upgrading all of these houses. So our demands have probably changed a bit. So yeah, it's gonna be about time for more schnapps and work clothes once more, and fish. So I'm gonna have to put an investment down for all of these. So I'm gonna extend the road here. I'm going to upgrade the blueprints of these here, the schnapps, and put another framework knitters there, and also build another sheep farm. I think I can just do this. Okay, and then later this space I can either fill with trees, or I can make a road coming down south here and put maybe soap here, or just more knitters probably. But I'm really happy with the timber that's coming in at the moment. It really helps us expand. And I want to get to artisan level as soon as possible, simply because... Oh, there we go. We got our money from her. Because getting to artisan level enables you to go on the expedition to the New World. And the sooner we get there, the better, so that we can get the good fertility islands that are closest to the edge. And that way we'll get the safest trade possible. And honestly, I think Beryl will be the one who I wind up at war with or butt heads with, because Princess Xing and Benta are typically very friendly and they give you money and they help out a lot. But Beryl will be the one probably threatening me the most. So I have more to upgrade here. And I'd like to take, since I've been upgrading more houses, I'd like to take another look at my production. So production's going really well, actually.
Whatever you do, Master, keep doing
Everything's fulfilled here, looks like. So the only thing I need to be doing right now is exploring and continuing to upgrade my houses. It looks like Beryl has a quest for us. What is that quest? A collection quest, okay.
It's a simple business, see?
Ah, Flotsam, okay. So this is, I like in Anno how you can select a unit, but you can be anywhere. And to pick up ships, you just click on the ship menu and click on it wherever you are, double click the icon, and it just snaps you right to it. And then you can click on the quest, the little arrow pointing to an eye, and it takes you right to where it is. Even if it's in Fog of War, you just click in the middle of the screen, and you'll likely be guided straight to the quest item without needing to explore it, which is absolutely fantastic. I like how easy they've made that. I thought I should mention, this is the first Anno game I've actually ever played. I've heard of it before, but this one really drew me in because I love this era of the 1800s. It's a very interesting time for the whole world in general, and it's cool to kind of explore this. So anyways, our population's doing really well. I should probably blueprint out some more. So what I'm going to do is bring this down here. I'm going to come down 4. Yeah, I'm just going to do 4. I'm going to put the roads around it. And see these little spaces? See the way this building style is? There's these little spaces, but I just fill it with trees. Nothing wrong with that. I like adding a little bit of nature anyways. There. Probably going to blueprint some more here. Do little clusters of 3 by the fire station. Because if these catch on fire, it'll be a little easier to maneuver for the fires, for the firemen here. Alright, road's going there. There we go. Alright, looks like we're getting close to the flotsam here. 4 pieces of it. These quests are, you know, a little annoying sometimes or a little mundane, but, you know, it's essentially free money half the time. Other times you gotta destroy something, and that something is like a ship of the line. And that can kind of not go well. But I'm gonna make another farmer's residence here. And here. Well, actually,
I heard a whisper you took care.
I'm not going to do that because later on, as you'll see,
Hit the nail on the
I actually need to
nugget
put this
now.
here. Later on, you will see that we'll need like kind of a lot of space here on the coast, because this little indentation here will call for extra space needed. So we're coming right up to the road here as far as like a fishery goes, and there's a few buildings later on that take like 1 more space of coastline. So just to be safe, I'm keeping that the way it is there. But what I'm going to do here is make 1 more little row of trees. I need to make sure too that I'm keeping space for trains coming in for a power plant later. So the power plant I'll probably put diagonally, but it's going to be right here by the oil, by that point all my roads will be brick. So that will make things a lot easier. I'm going to make this actually, I'm going to make that strip actually 5 long. So same with this one. And then just 2 farmers residents here. Okay. Good. Now I've got another population center mapped out. 55 timber. Going very well. This is going very, very well. Okay. I used up all my timber there to upgrade houses. I've got population 862 so far. Not too bad. So I need to go in here and check my production again. Yes, I need schnapps and work clothes once again. It never ends with these things. I tell you, it keeps on going. So I'm going to put potato farm here. Okay. Actually, I can put the schnapps. I don't really want to put it here because I think I want to put houses out to here. So I'll put this here. What I'll do is my next sheep farm will go I wonder if I can just put this. No, I don't like that. Let's put this road going here. I think what I want to do I want to put a warehouse out here, actually. So I'm going to put it right there for these other buildings to actually be able to work out here. So I'm going to put this potato farm here to take up the rest of the space. Then put another. I think I can nestle this right here. Oh, actually, no, I can't do that because I need the road. But I can still put the schnapps distillery right. I can turn it to the side and put it there. So I built that right away just because since I'm expanding so quickly, I'll need it. I'll need the extra schnapps in the future anyways. So I know I won't run out. What I'm going to do here is go ahead and put another sheep farm along with actually I wonder if I can I not put another one here? I think what I can do is just yeah, I'll have to put it there. And then no. Yeah, sorry, this takes sometimes this can take some figuring out of things. Okay. So there, I can put that there. And if I want to readjust a road into here, I'll probably just put one of these sheep farms on this side. Actually, I'll probably do that now just so I have Yeah, I can't fit 2 there. I'll put 1 there. 1 there. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, that's okay.
Feels
The
mighty
way I had it before is just gonna have to work on this part, just because I don't feel like screwing with it anymore. But we have 57 timber sitting there, so actually this is fine because I can just fill this little spot with trees. That was my issue. I got stuck on trying to do that. Okay. So right here I can fill this up. More houses. And there. We used up all of our timber again. What do we have here? Where's our ship? Oh. He's by Barrel's area. Looks like we have a quest from Princess Xing. And we also have the paper. Oh, perfect. I don't need to edit anything. We've got almost 500 coming in just from our farmers alone, and I have 600 of them. But what I need to do is Beryl probably already has workers. Yes, she does. She has quite a few, actually. So I'm going to make sure farmer demands are met here. And then I'm going to start upgrading to workers. Okay, we need more fish. So. I think I like that spot. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it then. I think this spot is fine. It's a little clustered, but it is what it is. It's not the most efficient probably either, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm bringing in good schnapps production. I'm bringing in good clothes production. I think it's going pretty well. So what I'm going to do is start getting some workers.
You reach a new milestone.
I can't upgrade anymore because I need more timber. So I think the first thing I should probably do is get these workers' needs fulfilled. So I'm going to make some sausage.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
And sausage, I don't think is that hard to do because you don't need the fertility for anything, and you just make a few nice pig farms, and that's fine. Okay, and I want to keep this area here just kind of, you know, residential only. Because I want to have most of this area over here. I'm going to need a lot of area for bread and beer, and it's kind of crazy how much space you need, but I want to reserve as much as this for housing as possible. So that being said, I'm going to... Oh, and I need bricks. I need bricks for sausage. Okay. Well, let's look at the clay deposits here. We have one here by our timber. And then we have one here more on the east side of the island. Okay, that's fine. And our island that we want to move to has 2 as well. So, and some coal deposits, that's good. And actually here we have 3 iron deposits. That's amazing. That's actually exactly what I want. So I'm going to go ahead and build a clay pit. And 1 clay pit can supply 2 brick factories. So you can just set them up like that in an L shape kinda, and then put your warehouse right in the middle, and it works out well. I think what I want to do is extend that road that far north. I'm going to upgrade all of this here. And I need more timber once again. I think I have Princess Xing wants trade rights. That's fine. And actually what I want to do is, so I don't have to set up a production chain for steel right away, I'm going to set this buy limit here on my trading post. I'm probably going to set it to 50, and that's so I have enough resources right away to actually start an island. And that'll be steel I need for it. That'll be steel and timber. So I might set buy to some timber as well. And so my trade post is going to say that I'm requesting these resources, and it'll do that until, an AI or whoever, until another player brings me that amount, brings me timber until I reach that amount, and then I won't be requesting it anymore. So I should have quite a bit of steel beams, long before I, require the whole production chain. So I'm negative here some workers because of that, but we also have our brick production starting right now. So the earlier the better, and what I like to do is really make these main roads in my residence area brick as soon as possible, because it extends your services, like your fire station, and actually I will need a police station here soon. I can't make that yet, but once I'm able to, I will. And especially in expert mode, that like incidents occurrence rate is really high. It happens constantly, so it's like I feel like you almost need 2 fire stations and 2 police stations as well.
We've run out of cabbage.
So bricks are being made, timber's being made. I need to blueprint some more farmers' residence here. Okay. I like to keep the trees going here and there. I really do. There. Going to get some more farmers. And I need some more farmers there. I don't want to eat into my cultivation area of my lumberjack hut. I want to keep these at 100% as much as possible. So I'll put 4 here and 2 here. So I'm approaching, I think, the limit of my residential area on this side. But it's a pretty big one, in my opinion. It's a really good size. So I'm going to continue to upgrade into workers.
You reach a new milestone.
And the workers start bringing the money for you once they're happy. And I can make a church now. Well, I don't have the materials yet, but it'll be coming soon. Staying on top of upgrading these your houses is a very important thing to do. So we're already bringing in bricks. It's slow, but I think I'm going to buy bricks. I'm going to buy one under 50. And that way we'll just keep bringing in bricks as well. And the more I get early, the better. Because again, I do like to keep my roads brick level. Because it's so useful not to have. It's useful to not have to build extra markets and pubs and just things like that. It's less upkeep you have to spend, and it's a really good thing. So I'm going to stop my residential creep here and just keep that open and keep that open. Keep that upgraded. Okay. I think I can maybe make one more. I'm going to come probably about up to here with more. And I think that'll be my limit. But my services are probably not coming all the way up. So the firehouse is, the market. So the market and pub are actually, they're not really reaching all here. And that's why I need the brick roads. But I'm not going to upgrade these just yet, the top ones here. I'm gonna kind of keep them unupgraded until I have enough bricks. But what I can do, what's the upgrade cost of the house to worker? Okay, 4 timber. So yeah, I need quite a bit more. But what I want to do is build out my other brick production here, because I really, really need that. I need that going as much as possible. So I can go ahead and, okay, this takes 25 workers. So yeah, this is quite a ways away from my other areas. So I can put this here, this one here. Just the same setup as my other brick production. Okay. Now I want to bring this road. I've got to bring it all the way. Oops. I've got to bring it all the way to my port so that the warehouse can start collecting resources. Because that won't happen so long as it's not connected. Alright. Now it can start collecting resources, and I should have enough timber here pretty soon to upgrade my warehouse. And there it is. And once I get this next brick factory made, we'll be all set and rolling on the bricks. And that'll be nice because we can start getting our roads all going. Okay, Princess Xing has a quest. And what is it? A puzzle quest. Empress's spies. Okay, I guess we'll find some spies for her. Maybe I have to zoom in a little more. I just kind of mouse over things until a little hand appears. I'm not seeing anything yet. Oh, you know what? They're like cloaked individuals, aren't they? They're like, I don't know where they are. I might let this quest chill for a little bit. Or maybe I might just look it up. Let's see. Yeah, black hooded robes. Okay, that's what I thought. So all I have to do is look for them. They're not specifically in that area by the trading post. They'll be just wandering around. Yeah, there's one. And there's one. And maybe the other ones are in this direction. Maybe. Where is the other one? I only need one more. Come on, where are you at? Well, the others were over here, so maybe the third one was... This is actually a little annoying. Because, I mean, I'm sure you guys will see it right away, but me, I'm just like... For some reason, I can't see it. Black hooded figure. I'm actually a little bit... Oh, there's one. Okay, cool. We got it. And for that minor little search, we got 4,800 gold. And looks like Benta has a quest for us. Delivery quest. She wants potatoes. Okay. I don't think I have any surpluses of that. No, I don't. I could stop. Let's do that. I'll stop my schnapps for a little bit. And then get some potatoes, and then I'll deliver them to her. Okay, so we have actually a good bit of timber at the moment. Let's upgrade. Let's get all these workers really going here. And then I want to upgrade my brick factory. Get that going. So I think I'm going to call the episode here, and then start the next episode. But it's been a really good start so far. I mean, we've got great fertility, we've got great population going already. We've got our bricks well on the way. Everything's going great. So hey, thanks for watching and stopping by, and thanks for dealing with my newbiness into YouTube. And have a good one. Take care. Peace.